Imagine Link, but as a Yiga clan member?
Alright, stop right here. Who on earth came up with this ridiculous idea? Oh. So, a while back when Breath of the Wild was still fairly new, and I was also still fairly inexperienced at making videos, I came up with a quote-unquote theory about what if Link joined the Yiga clan. Now, looking back on it, I just came up with some random idea. However, looking back on the idea itself, it isn't exactly impossible, right? Well, because I didn't really know much when I made the video, and because it did alright for me, I wanted to revisit this theory and input my current thoughts into it and basically re-theorize the idea, as my views and knowledge for Breath of the Wild now are a lot better than before. The original title was, What if Link joined the Yiga clan? I'm basically going to rethink this idea with my current judgment and knowledge of the game, as it's a lot better than it was when I made the video. I'm going to do a quick rundown of the original video, with explaining my points a little bit better. I proposed that over the 100 years Link was sleeping, the Yiga clan grew very strong, stronger than we actually see them in the game, to the point where they had establishments or setups on the Great Plateau itself. Then, when Link left the Shrine of Resurrection at the beginning of the game, they saw him, and instead of taking him out, they decided to capture him. And did this with ease, due to how unprotected, unarmed, and unaware Link was at the time. After this, they take him back to Master Koga, at the Yiga clan hideout. Now, this is where my theory gets a little bit questionable. Due to Link's lack of memory upon leaving the Shrine of Resurrection, the Yiga clan were able to brainwash him, since he was so unaware of everything. I mean, it is true that his memory is pretty awful at the beginning of the game. Then I went on to answer the actual question, what if he did join them? My idea was basically the Yiga clan take advantage of how talented Link is as a knight, utilizing his skills in combat to hugely improve their clan, more into an army. Then use him as the leader of attacks to try and take over Hyrule. Then I left it to two options of how that could go down. Firstly, the Yiga clan could slowly start to take over Hyrule, with Link leading them in attack. Then secondly, the Hylians and their allied races managed to hold back the Yiga clan from taking over Hyrule completely, basically starting a war between the Hylian army and the Yiga clan. That's the original idea. Now let's rethink that, but with a little bit more knowledge this time, and see if there's any way this could actually happen. So, the Yiga clan taking over a good chunk of Hyrule during Link's slumber isn't something off the table completely. Thank God, because that would be theory busted already if so. The Yiga clan hideout isn't that far from the Great Plateau. It is a good distance, but not overly far considering the scale of the entire kingdom. So it doesn't have to be the entire kingdom that the Yiga take over, perhaps just that bottom left area of the map, covering a few of the regions. The possibility of the Yiga doing this isn't huge, but it is possible, as Hyrule is in a fairly unprotected state whilst Link is asleep, and the Yiga are notorious for their stealth and speed, so spreading throughout the land without notice wouldn't be a hard task for them. So say the Yiga clan did notice Link just wandering out of the Shrine of Resurrection, and they decided to capture him, which yes would be possible, due to Link being unarmed and unaware of his surroundings. Then, the Yiga soldiers take Link back to Master Koga. This is where Koga makes the decision to brainwash the vulnerable and confused Link. Now yes, there isn't clear evidence that brainwashing Link would actually be possible. However, when he first wakes up, he doesn't seem to know anything. This including where he is, what has happened, who is who, and possibly even his own name. So potentially the only reason he actually went to save Hyrule is because his first human encounter after waking up was with the King of Hyrule. So considering in this theoretical land of Hyrule where the Yiga clan have setups on the Great Plateau, his first encounter would be with the Yiga. Well, getting kidnapped, then his first real encounter would be with none other than Master Koga. So therefore, what's to say Koga couldn't brainwash or trick Link into believing the Yiga is what he's meant for? Because the King of Hyrule was the first human to interact with Link, so Link trusted him. So if Koga was the first human to interact with Link, what's to say Link wouldn't trust him? Now wait, we're forgetting one small detail that I haven't mentioned yet. The Sheikah Slate. Yup, the Sheikah Slate Link acquires in the Shrine of Resurrection before he leaves to go into the open world. However, unfortunately, it doesn't inform him that he's the hero. He doesn't find this out until he's completed all 4 shrines on the Great Plateau, as the king doesn't want to inform him that he is the hero of Hyrule until all 4 shrines are completed. Way to go, King of Hyrule. Now, in the original video, I took it down to 2 possible outcomes, as I mentioned earlier. So, let's go into which outcome is more likely. Firstly, the Yiga clan slowly taking over the Kingdom of Hyrule is possible, however, I see a few flaws with this. I think they will eventually find themselves outnumbered. From the amount of Yiga clan members we come across within the game, from random encounters to hidden members hiding in plain sight, there isn't a huge amount in comparison to the amount of Hylians. And we never hear or see of any new defectors joining the Yiga since Link woke up. Now, there is 8 main settlements in the game. I doubt the Yiga clan have the numbers to overrun all 8 of them, never mind the smaller settlements spread across the land. Link joining them only adds 1 extra member anyway. Regardless of how skilled he may be, he doesn't add much to this plan. So this outcome seems like a pretty unlikely one. The second outcome was that one way or another, a war would break out between the Hylian army and the Yiga clan. Now yes, the actual Hylian army is quite dead. Well, very dead. However, there is some Hylians still alive, and the new champions along with their people. So the Zora, Goron, Rito and Gerudo, along with the remaining Hylians, would team up to create a new Hylian army to fight against the Yiga. The main objective of this war, on the Hylian side, would be to bring Link back to their side. This would mean capturing him, then bringing him to a secure location, and somehow bringing his old memory back. Managing to actually bring his old memory back wouldn't be easy, however there is important characters such as the new champions who could talk to him and attempt to bring it back, along with multiple locations they could take him to. I believe it would be possible one way or another, so I see this outcome more likely between the 2, including the Hylian army bringing Link back to their side, eventually. Then he could fulfill his true role and bring peace back to Hyrule. Well, there you have it. My updated and more realistic thoughts on my old what if Link joined the Yiga clan theory. Of course, this does have a lot of theoretical thinking in it, as for all of this to happen in the first place, the Yiga clan would have had to have grown during Link's slumber, as I mentioned earlier. I've been wanting to redo this video for a while now, mainly because the original wasn't exactly what I wanted to present, so I'm extremely happy to recreate this video with my full thoughts on the topic. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to subscribe for more Zelda content like this. Also, we do have a Discord server which you can all join through the link below. Once again, I really hope you all enjoyed this video, and until the next time, I've been Hyrule Gamer.